Hello to our friends. Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for another Orc Mode workout. You guys didn't get a workout video yesterday. That was the first time in months, because we train every day but Sunday, don't we? First time in months I haven't put a video up. What happened? I was feeling rough, not only physically sore, my legs hurting, but I started to feel sick. Sick enough that I questioned whether I should even try to get under a squat bar. I got a bunch of things done yesterday, got all my videos done, had some errands to run. I went to the shooting range, did a really quick range trip, came home, and when I got home I decided to start squatting, and I wasn't feeling well after that. I mean, even though I had a good day at the range, I wasn't feeling well. I was feeling a little nauseated, tired, and I tried to get under the bar and squat. I got the camera rolling, and 315 felt like 450. So I turned the camera off, and I'm like, I'm not going to just film a 315 and make a whole video out of it and put it up. You know, we just did one less video yesterday. It's fine, not a big deal. So I went ahead and trained today, but guys, I'm still not 100%. Like, I'm not feeling well. I've noticed my groin still hurts, and you know, my hip a little bit. It was just a groin muscle, and it doesn't really hurt squatting. It actually hurt more getting up off the bench press today. But you know, again, I'm still feeling fatigued, feeling a little run down. Now, my benching went fantastic, so it's kind of one of those weird things. The squatting was tough today, but the benching went great. So my upper body doesn't seem to be bothered by anything. It could be a combination of probably borderline getting close to an overtrained state. I'm probably overreaching. Again, the nature of all the training I'm doing, it is what it is. This training is hard, particularly not cardio and stuff is added in. Just the amount of leg volume, it's tough. The 440 today was pretty well a max. You know, you guys will see it here. It was a max. My high bar beltless squat today, you know, these training maxes supposed to be leaving a little bit in the tank. You know, I got under it. I brought it out, and as you guys can see, it was tough. I'm almost shaking under the bar there. Look at me shaking. You know, I brought it down, and I squatted it, but look at that. It was a little bit of a grinder. Yeah, that was tough. I tried to do my back off work today. You didn't see me there. I'm like, oh man. Tried to do my back off work. I walked it out, and it felt even heavier. Like, I walked out this 370 to do my back off pause squats, and I didn't even squat it because I felt it in my legs shaking, that this felt heavier than the 440 did. Like right there, my legs were shaking. I'm like, I said, I'm done. I'm walking it in. I'm not going to try to squat this and hurt myself. Like, I'm done with my leg training for the day. So I went on the bench, and the benching went great. It's so ridiculous how this stuff happens, isn't it? You know, it's like the squatting. I could barely squat today, and yet I come in and I bench just fine. The 330, you know, felt heavy. It felt heavy, but like not really heavy. Not like going, oh man, that's my absolute max. No, it went pretty quick. So it's all good. And you know, it kind of goes to show that, I don't know, maybe I need to let my groin heal. I need to think about what's going on with my squats. Do I need to deload for a week? I might be getting to that point where I have to consider that now. A lot of people said, man, you never deload. It's been months and months. Well, I haven't had to deload. So, you know, if I don't have to, why would I? Might be at that point. So we'll see. I might come in and just squat 315 tomorrow. Because again, the recovery's getting tough. So, you know, it is what it is. But the benching is just trucking along. It's like the benching, I'm already like, yep, I'm increasing the weight again next week on the bench. And it's just funny how this works. I do more total pressing volume every week than I do squatting right now. And it's just kind of trickling up. The weights just keep coming up. But I did notice, again, my groin actually hurt trying to get up off the bench each time. You guys will see me kind of nursing it a little bit when I get up. It's my right leg, you can tell. See, I'm trying not to do a hip hinge to get up. You know, so maybe I need to deload and heal. I don't want to. I don't like deloading. I really don't want to have to do it. But I'm a wise old orc who has survived my share of conflicts and injuries and wounds, and I would rather not have any more injuries. Look at that nice long pause, benched it right up, Not even close to a grinder. So the benching's going good. Back off work, the first one felt a little heavy, but the second two didn't feel heavy. It's, again, funny how this works with my back off work. That happens to me a lot. Like sometimes the back off triple, the first one feels somewhat heavy, and then the second and the third one feel easier. That happens a lot lately. That's just the way that it goes. I haven't looked at the footage, so I don't know how fast it moved on any of them. It felt heavy and slow on the first set, and then the second and the third, it felt like it just shot up. But see, even that's not slow. We'll see how the third rep looks. Yeah, that's not slow. Nice long pause. It was a hair slower, but yeah, definitely not RPE 10, that's for sure. Then the second and third ones just felt okay. Just like, just knock them out, just like another day. They didn't feel as heavy as that one did. But again, that seems to happen a lot. I guess it has to do with my nervous system having enough time to recover after the heavier single. That again, sometimes that first back off set's the hardest. You know, and it's funny how these things work. It's funny how they work. But yeah, guys, I'm considering the rest of the week just dropping my squat down to 315. I might need to do it. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. That's what's going to determine it. But again, I pushed my limits pretty hard on my recovery, and we've got to know when to back off a little bit. We have to. You've got to be wise when you're training heavy all the time, guys. You know, you've got to, when you see signs of the limits, you got to pay attention. So I'm going to start assessing it by feel. And like I said, you guys can tell I'm resistant to do it. I was honestly should have considered it for this entire week. You know, when this week started, I should have been thinking about it already. But now I need to really think about it. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm not going to worry about it a lot. I'm not going to fret on it, because I get upset when I have to think about deloading, because I want to train hard. I want to train heavy. I want to do it day in, day out. I enjoy it. This is, again, just part of my life at this point. So I do not like deloads. They make me feel restless. But that's kind of one of the beautiful things about deloads. When you're someone who doesn't like to deload, you're so ready by the time you finish a deload that what happens, that you're like ready to hit that iron again. You have so much enthusiasm, and you get to go back and train heavy again. If you ended up doing half a week or a full week of going lighter, like you look forward to it. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like, man, I get to smash some weights. So I did some hook grip today. I stopped at 485 because, again, I've noticed, again, just my legs just feeling that fatigue. So I stopped at 485 on my hook grip. Oh, there's Nova. He's on camera playing. He's up on that bed. All right. Oh, God. My orky dog. Yes, he's an orc also. You can tell, look at that ferocious monster. Ready for war. With his ears, look at those ears. Oh, Scott, I'm sitting here laughing at my dog while I'm recording over. I love his ears, you know. A lot of people have asked me that, you know. They're like, are you going to cut his ears? And it's like, no, man. Dude, look how cute his ears are. Look how cute my dog's ears are. Like, why would I want to crop those ears? They're awesome. He has awesome ears. Why would I want to do that? I think they add a lot of character. I think they make him more endearing. And also people say, well, maybe he might look more ferocious and people show up at your door. It's like when strangers show up at my door, my dog flips out anyway. Trust me, no one wants to come inside. He is ready to go. He's ready to rock. So yeah, I stopped with the 485 on that. I stopped with the 485 with the hook grip. Because again, I just felt that fatigue adding up. And even then, I mean, I went to do these pull-ups right after, you know, flip my bench up out of the way. And did my dead hang. I think I only did 6, you know, 6 of my pull-ups. And the other thing, I had someone try to say, and it's one of my videos, with all due respect, your grip is too narrow. You need to bring it out wider. Why? You got to wonder where people get these ideas. Why? So I can shorten the range of motion and cause more inflammation in my shoulders. It's like, people need to realize the narrower grip like that, you have to pull your body through a longer distance. It's more work involved. More work equals more muscle fiber recruitment. More muscle fiber recruitment equals more development. All right. I'm not doing this to, oh man, how many pull-ups can I do? Can I skip the bottom? Can I shorten the range of motion? What can I do to make it easier? I'm not trying to make it easier. I'm trying to make it harder without having to hang plates on. I'm trying to use as much muscle mass as possible in my pull-ups, guys. I'm trying to use it to build my upper back and rear delts and all that stuff. Not make it easier. And I want to have as little strain as possible on my shoulder joints. So that's what I'm doing. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.